Or Fayette State Park in Fayette, Michigan.
This is a ghost town.
Yeah. Don't see no ghosts yet, but
They're
there's
restoring
smelting furnaces around here someplace. Or that's what they
They're
did here.
restoring a lot of it, it says.
Boat harbor, a little marina. They look like the one on the right is like a tour boat or something. Bunch of people, they're redoing the building. Harold's inside one of them.
They're made from a poplar tree about that big.
Poplar tree.
We had a bunch of branches that we cut down already.
Oh,
We
they're
got raw
berry
material for about
baskets.
50 billion of those.
They call them a bucket, they call them a basket.
Pardon?
This past spring?
Yes.
You look like they'll last for a while, huh?
I think that once you have to do it in the spring,
Yeah.
and this is not in the spring. Here.
And you see the rock wall, rock cliff behind it. Pretty carriage. Everybody gets out of the way, maybe I'll see the carriage.
No, and that's one of the boats that goes to Manitoulin. Yes, it is.
That boat leaving now that going on to Washington Island. So, Washington Island, Wisconsin, I think. Right down there was a furnace. That was one of the furnaces. And now what they're doing here is rebuilding it. There's the flue of the furnace, the smoke or the stack. And this is the old boiler room and that. Boiler and fans and stuff like that were in here. And then over here to the right was a kiln. I guess they made charcoal there or something. I don't know what they did with that. I just found out that
Charcoal kilns are 23.
this is a lime kiln.
Well, it's on quarry.
Charcoal kilns are inside this building, which we can't see now.
It had to get caught up, I think.
This is Lake Superior. There's Lake Superior.
This is Lake Superior. We just ate lunch along here. Now there's a dog playing in the water. We just got finished eating lunch right by the water. There's a truck and a trailer. We're not very far from the water. That's an island out there. This is a scenic turnout just before we get to Marquette. That's Marquette, Michigan over there. A little bit hazy. This is downtown Marquette, Michigan. This is where Joyce and Gordon Peltier's daughter and son-in-law live. They have a store in town. This is where they live. And this is the waterfront. We think that's ore loading docks there. We're not sure, but we think that's what that is. This is the harbor area. I'll get some more of that. Flowers in a little park alongside of the marina or the harbor. Not all that is the iron ore loading docks. They don't use them anymore. There's sailboats out in the harbor.
The harbor boat.
Yeah, there's a harbor boat there. It just came back. It takes you on a cruise of the harbor. Just a nice little harborside park. I've been told that there's ice cream in that little building over there. There's a little lighthouse over there. And there's some islands. There's some people out there on them. I don't know how they got there. I guess they swam out there because there's people in the water. A couple little islands offshore. And then over here, there's a couple sailboats out there. There's another lighthouse. There's another ore loading dock. We're going to ride up that way. See that. And I guess that's something to do with ore. It might be furnaces or something. We don't know.
This is an ore boat and the ore docks. This is the one they use now. Okay, this is close now to the ore loading. There's a railroad cars up there, and each one has a chute underneath them.
Looks like there's two chutes to a car.
And then they go somehow in there, and they go, it's getting loaded, or they're going to load it or something on this freighter. It's called Mariner. Goes as long as, where's the end? Oops, the end's behind somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, the end's behind the tree. There. All moved. It's called American Mariner. Goes all the way that long till there.
Finally figured out what they're doing. They're unloading that freighter. And there's coal coming out. And it's going up to find the... Here, it's coming up through there. All the way up through there. It's going up there. I had to go... It came up through there. And finally, up through there, and finally being unloaded there, a big pile.
feeding the deer, which is right above, not too far from our
Go over,
campground.
I guess. You got enough of it.
Well, I don't have a picture, but that's all right.
Okay.
This is a different place now. Part of the harbor, or part of the lake. There's a sailboat again. It's a little island out there. There's some other land over there. Looks like a run out land, I mean. There's a boat. There, Carol, right here in front of me. Here's some rocks right on the edge. There's a rock, little island, little rock island.
Yeah.
That's rock, I guess that's what you call Rock Island. The water looks real blue here. I don't know if it's going to look real blue on the videos, but it is real blue here right now.
And it hits the rock. Look at that rock right there.
This is Leon's Bay, and it goes up to Keweenaw Bay. This is going up north on the Keweenaw Peninsula. Get what? This is Keweenaw Bay, going up the peninsula all the way to Copper Harbor, 76 more miles. This is part of Lake Superior. Very big. What?
I just said there was a point over there. It looked like a lighthouse. Is that the end of it? I don't know.
Oh, I can't see it. There's a point there that looks like a lighthouse, but it's blurred. This is Houghton, Michigan, and we're going to cross the Portage Lake Canal to Hancock, where we're going to pick up our mail, we hope. There's a bridge here that I'm going to try to get a picture of. It's a Portage Lake aerial bridge? Lift bridge. This is the bridge we're crossing. Portage Lake. There's Donald. Oops.
The road coming down into Hancock, Michigan. We're going up on the Keweenaw Peninsula. And that's the town of Hancock. There's that bridge that we came across. And it's the Keweenaw Waterway.
Oh, there's that bridge.
Yeah. There's a pretty view from up here. The bridge from here now.
This is our last lap going to Copper Harbor. It's very pretty drive through the trees. Copper Harbor is the northernmost point in Michigan. It's on the Keweenaw Peninsula.
This is Lake Fanny Hoo. It's Fanny Hoo, and this is Fort Wilkins State Park up in the Upper Peninsula, up in Copper Harbor rather, Michigan. There's our trailer in it. Pronounce it Lake Fanny Hoo. It's a nice looking campground. There's a lake, there's somebody over there fishing. This is a wooden fort. What fort, Carol?
Fort Wilkins.
Fort Wilkins. We're touring it. So we're going to go down line now. I don't know what these
Built
were.
and manned in 1844 to protect the copper mines from the Indians, but it wasn't very used.
Okay. This is a fence surrounding the fort. They're very pointy tops on them.
Oh my. So nobody got in them, huh?
I would think so. And then here's a fort down here. Now this, we were outside the fort before, but it was other buildings, but this is a fort itself now.
Okay.
Yeah, those were enlisted men's quarters. And here's the fort itself. This is a lake,
Fanny Hole.
and this is a flagpole. Along with this is in the fort now. The rest of the buildings. There's where we were before. This is Lake Superior. This is just below Copper Harbor now. The town of Copper Harbor. And that's Lake.
Fanny Hole.
Okay. We're camped up on the other end of it,
Yeah, between the two.
between the two lakes.
You can't see the lighthouse, can you?
I don't know.
I think it's on that point over there.
I don't see it. I don't see the lighthouse, if there is one. I mean, I know there is one, I just don't see it.
See, that's a harbor there. That's where they put it. I'm gonna get that put on.
It's right in the center of the picture. Together now.
This is that one lake, Fanny Hole. This is the Brockway Mountains. We're taking the drive 9.5 miles on the Brockway Mountain Drive. It's probably be beautiful with the fall colors in it too, but we're a little early for that. This is Lake Superior on the other side of the drive. Windy up here today. See if I can get this ship in here. There he is. It's like a freighter. Ooh, you can't hold still when you get it in that far. It's kind of hazy, so I don't know if it'll come out too well.
But you can't see the lake.
This is the town of Eagle Harbor, and there's the lighthouse there. This is Lake Superior.
Some of the town. You gotta zoom in.
Oh, but it's wiggling. Now I do. Wait a minute, it's blurring. I can't have that. I don't like it when it blurs. Wait a minute, I want to get this in. This is a pretty shoreline of Lake Superior. This is in a little cove, right? These are called thimbleberries. They make a jam out of it. It's very expensive. I might try it, get some, and I might not. They're very delicate. They're not real bright red here. They're just coming in.
There's a brighter red one over there.
Yeah. Say they're tart if you don't.
Are you seeing the right one here?
Yeah. Creek Falls.
This is Lake Superior from a campground we should have stayed at.
So we're having our
It's a picnic area. We're having a picnic lunch. What's the name of it?
McLean State Park.
McLean State Park. It's a beautiful park. We were going to stay here, and then somebody talked us into going up to Copper Harbor, Fort Wilkins, so we did. This is a much prettier campground. It's flat, level sites and everything, and up farther up this way is the campground where the trailers are, and you look right out and see the lake. You're across the street from the lake. There's no campsites right on the, backed up to the water, but it's just, you could sit right outside your door and look right out at the lake. Now, out there somewhere is Isle Royale National Park. We don't know. We can't see it today because it's too hazy, but it's out there.
This is the Quincy Steam Mine. An old mine. Copper ore mine.
Copper ore mine. Steam hoist.
Steam hoist. I think it's the biggest one. World, I don't know.
500 feet back here, and that was used to get the copper rock. It hauled these cars out of here.
Picture of the car, too, I think. Hold on. Got it. Can you see it? What this did? What?
That's a rock skip, and that hauled the rock and copper out of the mine. They loaded it in off the bottom and they pushed it out in this building, then you sorted and crushed and sent it to the mill to be further processed.
This is the bridge now, and it's raised. Just had a blowout in the tire of the truck, so we're coming back to see if we could get it done with it. So the bridge is raised now. This big
down now.
dome is. Oh, now it's down. Huh. Freighter went through, or big boat went through anyway. Oh, I see. Huh. Now I can't tell. Well, it's back down now because the boat's gone through. So we're back in Hancock, looking for a Goodyear place. Hancock or Houghton. Pretty building over there. It's copper-colored roof. This is the beginning of US 41. Goes all the way down to Miami, Florida. The end of the road here. Beginning of the road rather, but it's the end of Copper Harbor. We're going up, back down to Hancock and Houghton, and then we're going to go down to Rhinelander. Got some pretty rocks in it.
There's a sailboat out there. You want to see it?
Now, this is Al
I always
and
got
Ruth
more than
Barrow's house in Rhinelander, Wisconsin. They're going out on
Originally
there.
from Illinois, right?
Yeah,
Right.
2 years ago.
right.
Now do these
They're
reeds
going on
get
their
put
lake
in
now,
your,
on their boat.
motor, or
Yeah.
They gotta chop them up a little.
Uh-huh.
That's the idea.
See now, there's the ducks on there.
Oh, yeah.
A pretty lake.
Yeah.
These people here never come up here but about once or twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Isn't that a
Right
shame?
here.
They're from Illinois. Oh, are they? Yeah.
We're on right time now. On the lake. It's real pretty.
But not deep.
No, it's only about 11 foot deep at the deepest point, he said.
John, please.
Okay. Good idea. There's Ruth and there's Al. We're out on their lake.
Their lake, huh? Moen Lake?
Yeah.
No,
Zoom it in.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Al's gonna feed the ducks, and here they come.
Pouring it on. Look at them coming now. But this ain't nothing.
No, in fact, they usually come from the other side, too.
They're really moving out.
This ain't nothing compared
They
to
probably do it earlier, and we.
No, it doesn't matter, because usually they're waiting out there. You know, it doesn't matter if we're late sometimes.
He's
you out this today.
Distance.
yeah. Look at him gathering up, man. Oh man, hey, you got to swallow sometime.
It don't look like it. Looks like they just
Right down.
right on down. How? Look at him coming.
Here comes some more down there.
Some more down there.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Come around this side. There's some little ones here. The mother will come in here and she'll fight off all of the other ones.
Kind of big.
Chase this big one out. Watch.
Oh, that's why he came so fast.
These are all little ones.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's why he came and ate in a hurry, or she.
Boy, they eat in a hurry
See,
too.
look, she's chasing him. See her?
Chase them.
Yeah.
We'll take the other ones back and
Yeah.
Oh.
what they can eat.
You can get out of here.
She eats a couple of them.
There's another bunch. That's the mother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 baby ones.
Oh.
Al trying to raise this wheel.
Whoa,
Hey,
whoa.
yeah.
Move.
What are we at, Carol?
We're at the logging museum in Rhinelander.
Okay. And this used to haul logs to them.
River?
To the
bank
river.
Or the railroad siding.
All handmade. Here's the original old. And once they made a track, they'd ice it.
Uh-huh.
And then they'd that's how they could pull it with just a couple
Yeah,
of horses.
right.
Big load of lumber. They pulled it down. But you should see the way they used to, in there, how they piled it up.
Huh.
They were buried in 19... Burned.
We saw a couple of railroads that had these little snowplow things.
Steering wheel. These were concave wheels that they used logs as rails, and they would follow on top of the log. And this wheel right here would would move in and out. You can see it could move in and out to follow a crooked log. They tried to use straight logs naturally, but if they didn't have one that was real straight, they would move along it. Turntable to turn the little railroad engines around, the narrow gauge engines around on.
They call it a rut cutter, and cuts ruts in the snow and in the ice. The wagon behind it is pulled by horses, and that is a water wagon, and they used to flood the tracks to slide the logs on, which came next.
Yeah, there you go.
Slide
There, what they used. And then there was a sleigh that we saw before that would follow those ruts in.
Oh, here.
You
Plow
just-
the snow, push these out with that, plowing the snow out, and make it a slippery, icy path for the wagon.
We keep all the saws sharp for the saws. Down below in the shingle mill, the first man would take the log and cut it to the length of the shingle. The second man would cut it to the thickness of the shingle. Third man would trim it and put it in the bundles like our beside him. Down in the floor there, we have a couple shingles that came from the shingle mill out here in Sugarcane. They were used mostly for roofing in those days. This was the man from Maryland. He used to take this to fairs before he came here and demonstrated there. And it's over way over 50 years old.
I'll try to get it better. That woman finally left.
They washed
Right in front of there. I want you over in front of the house. Let's see.
Oh, big deal.
Let's see. I gotta
Gotta move around, huh? Yeah.
come back. I'll get away a little bit farther, so I can get more of the house there. Now I got the house.
Let us walk out of the picture, Al.
No, you stay in the picture.
Of the house, and us.
No, I want to get you in front of the house. Oh, in front of the house. Take a picture of everybody that we visited. Oh, okay. And then I'd like to take one of everybody in Florida at their house. I don't know if I got one. No, I don't think you do.
No, I got it right.
Okay, all right.
This is the Lake of the Clouds overlook. And these are the Porcupine Mountains.
There you see a little stream coming down.
Guess that's the Lake of the Clouds.
I guess. You're right out there, it is. We'll go up on top and get a little more of it.
Yeah. Just think of it, how pretty that would be next month.
There's a screen, there's a beaver building a house. Is he swimming?
Well, now he went under. He's busy building it for the winter. I guess.
The beaver in there and building a house. Carol said he was just swimming around. I didn't see him, but
He's on this side of his house.
we'll see if it comes in. I don't know.
Could be. Let's see. I don't see him, I just see ripples.
No, digital zoom ain't gonna bring it in either. Now here's the lake from up on top. This is Lake of the Clouds. Well?
What?
Nothing.
In case I get in.
If we didn't say Michigan, this is Lake of the Clouds, Porcupine Mountains, Michigan.
Upper Peninsula.
Yeah.
Way on the northwest side.
Superior from a little picnic area along the road. We're just stopping to look at it. You can see the different shades of the water in the lake. I mean, not the colors, but the streaks in it. And Carol wants me to get some clouds above it. So I'll get the clouds too. Now it's 4:31 again now instead of 3:31. It said Medino Falls on the Presque Isle River. These are some more falls. Now these are upstream just a little bit from where we just had them. This is some we can see. The other ones we can't even really see. You can just see them going over the edge. This is where I was before, but you can only see it going off the rock, that's all. We saw, this is the falls we saw before, only now we can see the water going over.
These are the tall ones, yeah, that we took.
Manzino or something like that.
Manzanable or...
There's a rock that is a lot, really different. Looking up the river again. That's the more we just came by. And there it's going down. And right here it's going down. There's some more of it. There's a walkway we came walking down. Guys down on the bridge, they were walking basically with us. And here's the water rushing again. There's a fort. We're at Ashland, Wisconsin. That's a picture of a little fort right there, and we're right here by Lake Superior.
On a bay.
On a bay. And out here is a little lighthouse or a channel marker. And we ate lunch right there where that pigeon's sitting.
Pigeon?
Seagull. Got a little swimming beach area, a swimming area. And this is there's a diving board. And you can see there was an old pier went out there. And then over farther, there's a ore loading dock. And then this island over here, that might be going up towards I can't think of the name of it, but that's where you go out to the Apostle Islands. It's a Radisson Groseilliers or something like that, from 1658 to 1659. So I guess it's a real fort.
I guess so. Must be.
Door, there's the door you go through. There I was going in to the lookout post. That's not the outhouse, that's the lookout house. And in the other corner. And then there's one up here. We're covered over area there. There's the walkway. It's covered. I guess they stored under there too. This is Trequamenon Bay. Now this is, we just ate on the other side of that ore floating dock. But this is a pretty little bay, so we thought we'd stop and get a picture of it. And there's the marina. And there's, I don't know what they're doing there. Looks like coal to me. Couple nice little dinghies there.
It's a bridge we're going to go over from Superior, Wisconsin to Duluth, Minnesota. Across the St. Louis Bay, St. Louis River. This is the way we're going up to it. Big ore docks out there.
Here, look over here. You get the bridge. Hurry. Go around this way. That's good.
This is Duluth on this side. And there's the bridge we came across. So that's Superior, Wisconsin on the other side.
This is St. Louis Bay,
Yeah,
St. Louis River.
St. Louis River and the bay from it.
This is a ski slope.
There's a ski slope we're standing on. There's a ski lift. And there's Lake Superior out there. There's a ship way out there, an overboat.
This campground up here on Spirit Mountain.
Yeah, we're on Spirit Mountain is where we're on. We're camped here. Here's a different view of it. We're at a different spot now. But there's a river coming, it's coming towards us there. That's the St. Louis River. Pretty from up here. I think I said that before. It still is.
They sit 3. Looks like they can sit 3 on those.
There's a bridge that goes up in the air.
Aerial lift bridge, largest one.
Yeah. I can't bring it in close enough. There it is. There's the aerial lift bridge again. And there's the bridge we came across again.
Boy, there's a lot of water.
There's that ship. I brought him in a little closer, but I can only bring him so close and then he gets blurry. I'm on top again, looking down at the little islands and that, and this is all a river coming in. That's Superior, Wisconsin over on the other side. Very pretty. Well, this is Duluth from the air at night. I mean, from the rest area at night. We don't know how this is going to come out. It might come out, it may not come out. Maybe a failure. Something else we took at night came out pretty good there.
Mackinac Bridge.
That's enough. Lake. This is part of the Voyageurs National Park. We're at the one campground, visitor center. These people just took their boat out.
This is Smokey the bear. There are two little ones. And this is in International Falls, Minnesota, in a park. Big guy. Particle board company. And this, what is this, Don?
It's
Gyps?
just ground up wood.
Ground up wood. It was coming out of a place that was interesting. I mean, it was coming right, shooting right out.
Maybe I can go around there. Looks like he's empty. Okay, shooting out.
There's the other side. There's
There
some.
it is. You get it?
Yeah.
It's just like a thrash machine.
Cascade over across the river, which is in Canada. There, that's a paper mill like we went through. There's their piles of logs. I guess they make their own pulp.
As far as we know, they make newspaper print. Paper. Yeah?
This is a carving of a... No, I don't think it's a carving, is it?
Statue.
It's a statue of a frontiersman. This is Rainier. This is between International Falls and Voyager Park. I think we're gonna come and try have some walleye fish dinner tonight.
Then we're going out on a boat in about a half hour from here. Here is
For 3.5 hours on Rainy Lake.
which is part of Voyager National Park. It's not the whole lake. I mean, this is this lake. Part of this lake.
Little island out there.
Okay, there's a little island right there in the middle of the picture.
I wouldn't think you'd say that.
That's the boat we're going out on. It's a little overcast, but we're going anyhow. 3.5 hours, so. There's a patrol boat. We're headed right for that point there in the middle. We're going to get off there for a little bit. That's some kind of island or something.
That's the gold, where the gold was. That's Little America.
Oh, okay.
And this one over
Got
here, this one over here is Grindstone Island. And in the winter, they drive their cars across the ice to get off of it.
Say this, well, go on.
Go on. This is Voyagers National Park, Rainy Lake.
Island right in the middle of the picture.
How exactly they did it?
This is a gold mine.
Or what?
Shaft is right over there. It's about 50 feet deep.
Did they use any animals for that?
Yeah, they must have, because there were barns. There was a barn on this island, and some people.
This is on that little American
You can
island.
see, especially just.
And this is only
You
about
can see that there's lots of debris down
15 foot deep
in the,
now,
in
but
the
it went down
shaft. And we don't
210
know how
feet.
far down that's hung up, or if it is
The
filled
shaft
in.
been filled in.
After the mining era.
That's a private island right there. That's their house.
When we run.
Okay, there's another adult off on the left. There should be one more young one.
There's a loon. He just went down the entrance to an old gold mine.
It might be interesting for you to know that there are 2 year-round residents of this mine shaft. And one of them you've probably guessed to be a bat. And the other one you might be a little bit surprised at. And that's the mosquito.
This water empties into Hudson Bay. Now there is a point of land over near Virginia, Minnesota, where we have a continental divide where the water can go one of 3 different directions from that same height of land. Some of that water will drain over toward Bemidji. It'll get into the Mississippi
Right over there is Canadian.
It empties into the Gulf of Mexico.
Bald eagle. I got him right in the center of the screen now, right over, right in the center. He's sitting in a tree there. Right below that third limb. There's 2 trees sticking up, and then the third one is sticking up. He's down below it. He's down below where the top makes the L shape, like an upside down L. He's right below the bend of the L.
Now there is another bald eagle a little bit farther in on the island, and you might see that in just a moment, sitting in one.
There's another one in the center of that tree. They're in the center of the picture now.
2 of them, I think.
2?
I'm not sure. One on the other side of the trunk.
Flying away.
The other one's there yet. Here.
I don't see him. This is an old fish camp.
This area we're headed into, straight up ahead of us, is an area sheltered pretty much from all around.
At the boat dock over there. Right here, we're going through this little opening. We plan on it anyhow. Neat, kind of neat. You see the little islands, they're just all over the place. Out in Voyager and there in the park. They're just real neat. I think we're going to go through this one over here the way it looks. The way he's aiming his boat anyhow. You can see boat docks right there.
Living at Rainy Lake City.
That's where Rainy Lake City was back there. The little red house right in the center of the screen. Partially, you can see it. There's another little island. Coming back to shore now. And there's a dock.
They really got it timed.
But I don't know how this is going to come out because the sun's shining pretty much. It might come out real good. It may not.
We left late. We're back at 4:30.
Visitor center here. Pretty building. Probably should have got more of it sooner, but I didn't.
This guy is roller skiing. Is that what it is?
Roller skiing, yeah.
Yeah, it's like on skis, but they're rollers. And he's practicing for training for snow skiing. Isn't that different? It's on long roller skates.
This is Fort Pierre. We're camped in Fort Francis, Ontario tonight. And this is an old fort again that I got. Over here is a campground that we're in. And this is it's Rainy Lake, the same lake we went on yesterday. The only thing this part is in Canada. Yeah. We're going to go in the fort and then we're going to walk up the observation tower.
You are, I don't know.
We are. We're going up that observation tower as soon as we get done in here. In the fort now. There's the water. There. I'm within about a...
Huh?
I'm within about a quarter inch of this thing I'm taking a picture of here. Got some pretty good points on him. Plane going to take off. He just taxied way up the line. He ain't up yet, is he? Now he is.
Just going over those trees.
There's a bunch of seaplanes down there. That's where he came out of, but he taxied way up the line.
4 of them.
I don't know if this is part of the park or not, but
That lodge?
this is where we're camped anyhow. There's a trailer. Pretty close to the office. Here's an old logging tugboat they used to move the logs around. To them on the river. Yeah, till 1974 or something like that.
1974. Called the Hallett.
Yeah. We're gonna go look in there. It's chicken. One of us came up. One of us is enjoying the view. The other one ain't. He's standing down there on the ground. This is looking out. As It's really pretty from up here. One of us wasn't so scared to be up here. I'll get it from all four sides. And there's the railroad bridge, there's the lake, railroad bridge, and there's some rapids coming through below the bridge. Now over here is houses along here. And over here, well, right over here, you see the guy with his seaplane. It goes on around to there. There's another seaplane over here someplace. Right in there. Another seaplane sitting. It's a shame that one person has to be so afraid. Full grass down here on the end of the thing. Now this is looking, again, this is another side now. This goes out to the, I don't know, river or whatever it is. I guess it's a river. And it goes on around that way. And it comes back. And I think there's another seaplane. You gotta have a seaplane to live up here or you ain't in with it. I think that might be Boise Cascade over there, the factory, the paper mill. There's the railroad track that we went across, and right in there, our trailer is right behind them trees in the center. That's pretty. There's the fort we were in. There's the tugboat we were in. Pretty breezy up here. I just found out that over there on that side is Minnesota. Where that one yellow airplane is.
Side of the lake.
That's Minnesota. The other side of the lake now. That's Minnesota. This is Nestor Falls. Going up Route 71. Going towards Kenora from Fort Frances in Ontario. And this is all part of Lake of the Woods now. We're right on the edge of it. We're going to eat lunch here. There's the maid getting it ready. Hey, that's a waitress. There's another part of the lake. There's the falls again. Not spectacular, but they're pretty. There's an island and there's a house out on it. I may walk up the road and get a better picture of it. There's the house. Or the lake. Another little island out there. Here's a bridge. 210 foot now. It's a wooden bridge.
Longest single span wooden bridge.
In North America.
Was built in 1936.
Yeah. And here's the one side of the lake.
That's pretty, with a sailboat.
And here's the other side of the lake. I ain't seeing too much. But this is Sioux Narrows Provincial Park. This is about, no, probably about, how many miles up, Carol?
What, 108 miles from the campground?
Yeah. That's from it. About 100 miles above Fort Francis. We had a few miles on when we started out. The Sioux Narrows Bridge again. We're going the other way now. We're going back. We decided to go back. This is the wooden bridge, 210 foot long.
Sioux Narrows, this is.
That's the part I didn't get before.
The longest single span.
This is a seaplane we're going to go up in for a 15-minute flight over the Lake of the Woods and the other lake. And that's the boy is the pilot. Just Don and I and him are going to go sightseeing, try to see islands. And that's part of the lake.
We're on the seaplane now. Out on the water.
watching? Where we're camped?
Over before.
There's one. The plane went over. Might be the plane that the parachutists are going to jump from. We don't know. Could be. There, I got them. Now they're jumping.
Yeah, really good.
Got him?
I got one. They're not all
Four
together.
there.
Well, I can't get them all, Carol. Oh, and that sunshine right smack in my eye now. I can see one. He just went over the wire.
Oh, there's four.
Or which way is the one from the other one's from the wire, Carol?
Oh, there are three on this side of the wire and one on that side. Now the one's floating back over. Maybe you ought to just aim it.
You can't just aim it.
Oh.
I've
Wait
got
till they
one.
get down farther.
Coming down. I got one.
Hey, Jess. See right there, bud? He's the X.
I keep losing him.
Jamie!
There's
Jamie!
one.
Get over here.
See, I can't. Why don't I want?
Honey, you can't just aim.
One there. Here's one here.
I think that's a female. I think these are a female. Get them, Landon. Get them.
Yeah,
There's another one.
I got that one.
They're the female.
Huh?
They're the female.
Okay.
No, there's a one female.
Now, here comes another one.
There comes two more. Good. Look how they come in, right? Do you see her?
Yes,
Good.
got that one.
There's one more. They're all female. See a pretty set of female parachute.
So far, they've all landed right on the target, Carol.
Is that her doing it?
Huh?
Yeah, she's going. She's gonna land that way.
Okay, this is, what is it, Carol? Pacabecca Falls. This is about 20 miles west of Thunder Bay, Ontario. We're going to go over that overlook right there. that falls? Hey. How many feet?
128 feet high.
And how wide?
225 feet wide.
This part of the canyon is carved. Here's the rainbow from down here. I think I pushed it off, so I didn't have it on. It's pretty though. Right here's one more shot of it. I think this will be the last one. That water's really rough right there. The squirrel. He left.
Okay. Yeah, she's on the other side on the ground.
Oh.
It's coming up. We don't have anything.
I don't see him. This is Thunder Bay. That's some grain elevators down there. This is the marine harbor. There's a horse carriage. This is some more of the harbor now, the marina. A lot of boats in, a lot of sailboats. Here's a nice little dinghy right here. There's some more grain elevators back there. This is the old train station, Carol?
Yeah, I believe so. The restaurant. That's the new building.
There's logs over there too. That's the grain elevator, but there's some logs piled up. Here's a little different view of the harbor. There's those other grain elevators. There's a sleeping giant. If you imagine, if you got a good imagination, that's it.
His head?
Well, I don't know what his head is. I think that's his head, but I don't see. So I don't know. The harbor where we just were. This is inside the visitor center at Fort Williams in Thunder Bay, Ontario. Those are wood carvings. We're going to go through the fort. And it was free today for visitors, I don't know, for Heritage Day or something like that. Free admission. There's a tourist over there. The guy with an accordion. All these wooden things. Yeah. Pretty neat. All carving. Now that's birch log, the skin off. That's the bark off the birch logs. What do you use for the birch?
I guess this is
Canoes.
an encampment, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Here's a teepee, or something they made out of birch bark. And here's one of the natives. He's checking it out. Checking out her new house. This is inside. Smoking fish here.
What is it?
Kigo. Kigo is fish. Yeah. That's how you say fish in Ojibwe. Kigo. The Sioux say different, the Crees say different. There's about 150 different dialects, Ojibwe dialects.
Now this is the fort. Hope if I get it lined up. There's the fort.
There they're selling skins.
Yeah. Gotta have a marketplace by every fort.
That's because they're having a native culture, native festival. Ojibwe.
It's a big fort.
Ojibwe Indians.
There's some furs right there.
This is cool. I've been here a long time.
This is inside the fort now. There's musical entertainment. Entrance to the fort. I was already in it, but I thought I'd better come back out and get a picture of it. There's down yonder now. There's a fort. Of course, they got a bunch of things set up to sell food and everything in here. This is lacrosse.
Very easy. You throw it however you can and catch it however you can.
Oh, yes?
There's very little skill involved. Double ball. Is that what you called it? Double ball.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, watch it. Okay. Oh, look at it. What Carol's playing here is double ball. Over here. They're stringing corn here. They're stringing corn. Here they're stringing beads. This is where they made the canoes. He might be going to fire one of these cannons pretty soon. They're waiting for the Northwest Fur Company to come in.
Fire! Fire!
Oh, this is the honor guys, right?
Oh, is that right? Fire! Stop! Turn four! Turn fire! Stop!
There comes a canoe.
I bet you.
There comes a canoe. Through all the smoke, here comes a canoe.
There's a canoe out there, and that was a welcome for the canoe. You can just barely see it through the haze there.
Oh, look at Donlin. Smoke comes out the back.
I'm watching a canoe. Here comes Big Governor. They'll meet them.
Somebody's landing in the canoe.
Gonna put in over there at a boat landing or a landing. You won't see that. They come.
Trading the cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, coming up there. And the landing party's over here to the right. Yeah, I see him going through.
Now these two are standing right in the way.
Yes.
There's a canoe.
Our newly arrived honorable friend, chief of his people, and his interpreter, Davinoff.
Feel free to dance, get up and dance for his honor.
Yeah, you get it.
And also the warriors who had served the good cause of this country, our Indian nation. Get up and dance, feel free. Not even in New York.
These are the waves coming in right behind our trailer now. We're at Rossport, Ontario. It's Rossport Provincial Park. It's Lake Superior. And you see the waves coming in. It's been rainy all day. Foggy, misty, rainy. That's somebody else down there. Rainbow Falls, a Rainbow Provincial Park. Get some more waterfalls right here. This is looking to the west now. We're going back towards Rossport this morning. About 2 miles on the other side to see it. They said it's so pretty. Yesterday when we came along here we couldn't see anything because it was so rainy and foggy. Out through there you can see that the sun, it's getting lighter over that way. Maybe we'll be lucky today and see some pretty stuff.
It's another pretty area of Lake Superior. It's clearing up now, a little bit anyway.
Clearing up in a hurry, I think. I think it's clearing up pretty quick. Another view of Lake Superior from Rossport.
The boat's over by the farther by the
Oh, I got some. I
Peninsula.
can't. There's some boats.
It's gonna run right into the Lake Superior. But it turns. I got that. I think this is a loon here in the water. Yeah. This is the view from our campsite. Next morning, it's a little bit hazy yet. It's clearing though, compared to what it was yesterday. This is Lake Superior. This is the has higher waves. Rocky Beach.
There's two girls in kayaks that were camped where we are. We were just ready to leave. They went out in kayaks now, out in Lake Superior.
This is White River, Ontario, Canada. This is where Winnie the Pooh began. There was a man stopped in White River on his way overseas. And he bought a little black bear cub for $20 and he took it over. And eventually he had to leave it in the London Zoo. And he told his son about it and everything, and he started writing. In 1926, he started writing about Winnie the Pooh.
This is in the visitor center now.
Yeah, it's a sawmill carving.
No, a
chainsaw carving, okay. Of the captain and Winnie. He named it Winnie because of when he was from Winnipeg.
Dropped them off. This is Slasher, and this is where they cut them to length. So it's down right now. They've got a problem. There's a big saw blade out there. See it turning. Cut it. It's sharpened every month. Every
2 months.
2 months. Here's the Peninsula, 16-foot lumber. We went through Dome Tar. Sawmill, the visitor center at Wawa, Ontario, and we just came from that direction, and here's Wawa Lake out here.
No, Magpie.
Magpie Lake, rather. We're at Wawa, but this is Magpie Lake.
We're going to see Magpie Falls. So.
Yeah. Pretty scenery. A goose, statue of a goose.
The name of this place is Wawa, and that's Ojibwe for wild
Yeah.
goose. You hear it?
It's Canada Goose because the town is Wawa, and that's Ojibwe, Indian for goose.
Yeah.
This is Magpie High Falls from the Magpie River and Lake in Wawa.
This looks like it's mushrooming over, flashing over.
This is Silver Falls. Same town. Guess this is still the Magpie River.
Yeah. There's a marina on the lake, on the Magpie Lake, the river.
Said you could see Lake Superior, remember?
Yeah.
But I don't. Maybe. Oops. We're driving through Lake Superior Provincial Park now. It's pretty trees, pine trees, bumpy road here. And there's lakes alongside the road. The lake. It's a pretty lake right in front of us. Looks like we're going to head right into it. It's a bump too. Oh. A few of them.
Way off to your right, Carol.
No, I can't get that. Coming in. Coming down 17 towards Sault Ste. Marie. Beautiful view.
Yes, Carol.
This is Agawa Bay, or Agawa Bay, on Lake Superior. This is a lookout. Shows you right there. This is pretty. Look at the little islands. Different color water. Here's a pretty cove. Lake. There's a pretty drive we're taking here. Another area of Lake Superior, another view rather. Coming around the corner.
The islands.
Yeah. See the island.
I think this parking lot here is for the birds.
Antennas. We get nothing there.
Now here's a view of the coast again of the Lake Superior. This Superior yet?
Another bay, Alona Bay.
Yeah, this is still Superior. And I'll go over here and get another view. There. There's another little island out there.
There's a beach, a cove there. Where that guy's
Yeah, here's a
standing.
cove. Beach.
See a little more here. Look at the rocks underneath those waters.
Rocks will come in, but it's real clear below the water. Let's see where I am first. We're right out in here now. Should be. The rock should be right in there. If it'll come out, pretty.
This is Chippewa Falls, about 30 miles north of Sault Ste. Marie. Chippewa River.
Northwest of Sault Ste. Marie. Haven't gotten to Sault Ste. Marie yet. We're going there today.
If we ever get there.
Huh?
If we ever get there, we stop so long.
There's some little rapids yet coming down from the falls. There's some water on the other side of the big rock. Here it's going through, going on down, it's going through below the bridge. There's our trailer park in the distance.
Going over to the United States from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario to Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. We're going to go over and get some groceries and gas and mail some postcards.
Over here, if you can see it,
And over here,
there's rapids out there. I don't know if you can see them or not through the railing. You'll be able to see them coming back. There's a
over here
lock
is
right
rapids.
there. There's a
There's
lock.
some locks. Oh yeah. There's a big ship going through the locks. We're on Michigan side now, on the United States side. And it says what it says.
General Caval.
It's going through the locks.
C-A-V-A-L. Manila.
From Manila.
He's going out. He's going into Superior.
There's a locks now from the bridge. We're going back over into Canada.
on the main part of southern Ontario. There's a lot of different colored rocks along here. There's some more pretty scenery. Bay, we're driving along here.
This is a little lighthouse. It's still in use, evidently. There's a green light up in it. It's in Manitoulin or something like that. Manitoulin Island.
This is an old ferry boat called the Noral. It is now a marine museum and a flour grist mill there on the Bay of Manitoulin.
That's a lighthouse. This is a marina. Where are we, Carol? South Bay? Oh.
I think it's Southmouth.
Southmouth.
Bay, South Bay mouth, that's what it is.
South Bay.
It's the mouth of the South Bay.
This is where the ferry terminal is. We didn't want to buy their ferry, so we're not going back on it. Now this is still in the same place, and we're at the ferry terminal yet. And these people are all waiting in line to get on a ferry. We're going to go up and see, maybe there's one coming in soon. Here's their little visitor center yet, or whatever you want to call it. There's a boat going in. This is a lake. We just snacked on something. Crackers and that, and we're going to go back and have an ice cream cone. We just have a pretty lake. What's the name of it, Carol?
I don't know, Mindy Moya, I believe. They're all Indian names out here on the Manitoulin Islands. A little bit hazy, but sunny. See the colors of the water, maybe? 2 or 3 different colors.
I can see it in here. I don't know if it's coming out the camera.
Very clear water.
Should be. Yeah, it's very clear. Right down here at the edge. We're looking right down on the bottom. Gore
Bay.
Gore Bay. Manitoulin Island, North Shore line. North Channel. It's drizzly and rainy, but still pretty. Maybe the colors will come out good.
The marina, huh?
Yeah, it's a marina. Nice. Looks like a motel or something over there. There's my seaplane. I see our battery is blinking a couple times. Very pretty little town. This is Bridal Veil Falls. And this is, I don't know what town it's in. What town is this, Carol?
I don't know. Pakalonga. Pakalonga, something like that.
Still on what's called Manitoulin Island. We're headed back to the trailer now. I don't know if the film's gonna run out first or the camera or the battery, but one of them is. It ain't out yet. Tape ends, so tape's over.